Wishing Well by Terence Trent D'Arby. Really fun song to play here because it's just a couple little riffs, and then if you want, we can get into this really cool synth riff that happens in this. It's kind of like the iconic riff of the whole song. We can do that pretty nice, and I'll even give you just some straight up chord options too if you want to do that. Throughout this whole song, it's just 2 chords really, so no sweat there. But I guess the main guitar parts, the actual recorded guitar parts, we could just dive into that with a pretty simple riff at the beginning. Okay, just nice, slow, mellow riff. Okay, it's going to start at the first fret of the A, and it's kind of a pickup note into the other ones here. So very end of the first measure we do. All right, and then we want to do 1 on the G to 3 on the G. Okay, we want to let all the notes just ring. Alright, we're just going to let that ring out. And this is just the first verse here, you know, we're not dumping it all on right at the start. You're just kind of getting into it there. Okay, now once we get more into like the second verse, things pick up a little more. We can add a little something here. It's not too much, but we'll just start it the same way with our 1A, 1G, 3G. Okay, but instead of repeating that same thing, now we're just going to add a new bass note to it by doing a 1 on the D instead of the 1 on the A. But we'll still hit that 1G, 3G. Okay. It's kind of matching the second chord a little more now. All right, and then we just kind of alternate between those two. All right, and as I mentioned, you know, you don't hear like a straight up guitar just hammering away on chords in this, but if you wanted to do that, or you know, you're just trying to do this like solo acoustic style or something, it's pretty simple. It's just a A sharp chord, okay, a couple measures, and then we just do a A flat. All right, pretty much the whole song we're just going between those two. Alright, no big deal. Alright, and now we get into the coolest part of the whole song, which is this synth riff that happens. And we can make it work for guitar like pretty nice. Alright, so it's just going to start like this, just some arpeggiation going on there. We'll be at the 3 of the G, and then we go 3B, 1E. Okay, and then we essentially just repeat that, but just condense it a little bit, so a little quicker together. Okay, so just that first measure would be. Right. And, you know, it sounds cool if you just try to keep the notes kind of short and tight. Something like that. All right, and then the second measure of it, we'll go through the 3G, 3B, 1E again. And then just quickly at the end of it, put a 3B, 1E. Okay, so just. Alright, you can hear it now, I think. So just the first half of it. Alright, I'll show you the picking there. Alright, and now the other chord kicks in. So we're just going to switch positions now. Play it here where we're 1G, 1B, and then we'll go to 4B. And essentially we're just doing it just the same timing and picking as the others. So and then here we just go 4, 1, 4. Alright. Alright, so then you just put it all together. And there you go. Okay, and just a slight variation that happens toward the end. While we have our initial riff, you know that. Okay, we're playing it the same, but at the end they just kind of throw in this quick little funky thing, where we just do a real short kind of staccato 1G, 3G. Okay, just some little funky thing at the end, so it sounds something like. Right, just a little funky thing they put in there. All right. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.